After a 10-year hiatus, Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones are back in black and saving the world from evil aliens for the third time in Men in Black 3. MIB 3 finds Will Smith's Agent J making up for lost time by going back to the year 1969 to help Josh Brolin's young Agent K keep the summer of love safe for hippies. Men in Black 1 and 2. With 3, you want it to be its own individual movie,
absolutely.
but then you also kind of want it to tie into this MIB universe.
There are going to be people, a big portion of the audience that wasn't even born when the first movie came out. It was 15 years ago, you know, so it needed to be new and it needed to be interesting. The real stroke was Josh Brolin and then the time jump back to 69.
Last chance, who are you and what do you know?
Really, we need to go right now.
All right.
How often did you watch the first 2 Men in Black movies in order to get your Agent K impersonation down?
Well, I watched the first one quite a few times. I watched a lot of, like, younger Tommy Lee, you know, movies, but I didn't watch the second one a lot. I found it to be different. You know, it was Tommy's cadence in the first one is a lot of fun to listen to, and that's the one that I wanted to try and match. Oh, man, this coffee tastes like dirt.
What do you expect? It's
Around this morning. Oh?
And the first time he opened his mouth on set, he got a standing ovation. Like, people applauded. It is like such an uncanny performance.
I've always thought of you as more of a dramatic actor. What kind of inspiration do you get doing more comedy stuff?
It's, well, it's a lot of fun to make these movies. Comedy's hard. Death is easy. Comedy's hard.
Comedy is hard.
Keep it simple, Slick. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Agent K.
When the ball started rolling on Men in Black 3, what was some of the inspiration that you had for 1969 Aliens and the retro look?
My inspiration was Rick Baker. Rick Baker was the guy who created the aliens on all 3 movies. And Rick said, you know, we're going back to 69 and Men in Black headquarters is going to be more retro and all the props are going to be more retro. I think the alien should be more retro too, and I thought it was a great idea.
Whoa! You know, I don't have no problem pimp slapping the shiznit out of Andy Warhol. What?
Do you think that it was an easier time or a more difficult time for aliens back in 1969?
For aliens, for everybody. You know, it was almost like, what's great about going back to that time is society, normal American society, or, you know, society at large, seemed more alien than the actual aliens. Do you know what I mean? It was an experimental time. It was with drugs and the sex and the this, and they broke the kind of gray facade of the 1950s. So it was a kind of a great time.
What happens to Agent K that forces Agent J to travel back into time?
He was killed in a parallel universe.
So let's say you just told me something that was a deep, dark secret, and you need to neuralize me.
Yes.
What is the story that you would give me in order for me to forget what you had previously said?
You know, I'm the best man you've ever known, and you'll just never stop loving me. Don't even worry about it.
Here come the Men in Black, back in time to save the future.